guys, welcome back to Rad Rob Gaming. Host Rad Rob. Coming off a huge disappointment. We're ready for the Golf Club Championship at TPC Boston. Let's go. Allergies. Hopefully it won't bother you.
.2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Golf Club Championship. Today's coverage is about to kick off. Pleased you could join us for this first-round action. But hello, I'm Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beam, who's in the booth. And it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, what a gorgeous day as this event kicks off our featured group. Well, we've got two players who appear to have entered into quite the rivalry.
Well, Henny, quite a challenge that this player has set for themselves. We've seen them beat many of their rivals this season, but there are not many people that can go up against the great Tiger Woods and succeed. History's told us that.
Oh, well, they certainly do not lack in confidence. This is going to be a very entertaining group to follow indeed.
I'm jumping around in my seat, and I can also see Rich Beam doing exactly the same. He managed this feat back in 2002 when he won the PGA at Hazeltine over the great Tiger Woods.
Oh, please, Luke, don't mention that. Once we get Rich on his high horse, there's no getting him down again. Although, he has shown that it can be done. Tiger Woods can be beaten. However, it is such a tall order. I know that this player has beaten all of these incredible roster of players in all these rivalries so far, but come on, this is Tiger Woods. Can it really be done today?
Well, that's the question we're going to get answered, aren't we? Very few people have ever laid claim to beating Tiger head-to-head. Good luck in your rivalry. You're going to need it.
Good shot there.
Time for the second shot. We're on the second hole.
You know what I want to do. Oh yeah.
Opting for the 5-wood.
Oh, I was hoping they would pull this club. They're going for it in two. Cavalier style of golf. I love this.
That might not have found the green there, Rich, but that is a brilliant play right up on the fringe.
It's an aggressive play, Luke. Like to see it on this par 5.
Not shaping. Scout cam. Oh, who the hell knew that was a thing? Didn't know that. Not that that really helps. It kind of helps, actually. Yardage book. I know that. Cameras, we know that. Reset shot, change club, change shot type. Okay. Scout cam. $5. This is for eagle. Oh, I reset a shot again. Not even close. I should have checked it.
Don't want to state the obvious, Rich, but a little too hard, that one.
Downhill, all the way, down grain just a bit. They let it get away from him.
That'll sting a bit.
That will drive you bats.
Just didn't drop. Putting for bogey. He's currently tied for 7th.
Well,
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
Let's see what happens here at the 3rd hole.
Par 3, measuring 208 yards. A difficult par 3 to say the least.
They're a long way from the hole here. Work to be done. That's a fine effort, that one. You always want to putt those ones stone dead. How do we catch up with our man in the hot seat,
There's a way to use
Tiger
something called
Woods?
putt pass.
He's
but I
one
don't
stroke
know how.
behind his rival in this event.
Oh, stop it. What a way to make your par.
And now this is why you can never get comfortable, even if you're leading a PGA Tour Pro. This is what
Score's
they
gonna be low
do.
today.
They mean business.
Well, that was a bit of a wild swing. Probably be a similar
Four.
result too. This is not a good outcome. Buried in the deep stuff.
This one is heading towards the nasty stuff.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. Just 2 shots behind. Oh, just missed. Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make this. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Now heading over to Tiger Woods.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Time to see what this par 4 has in store.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
Oh, Henny, that looks like a putrid lie. Is it bad?
Looks like they have a good lie here in the first cut. Nice out the rough here.
Terrific approach, and a chance for a birdie here on the 5th. Oh, a 9-foot chance here.
Moving left and right.
It's looking solid.
That's a lovely putt to make for birdie. Take some pride in that one.
Right.
And with it, he moves to 1 under par. And it's Colin Morikawa on top of things. Here we have a long par 4. It's going to take 2 great shots to get on.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4. Needs a little members bounce to the right.
Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can 2-putt that for sure.
Already had a few birdies today. This for another.
Here's a chance to get up and down from the green side bunker. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. That's disappointing. Just 3 feet to the cup. As we look at the leaderboard, this player sits in 2nd place, behind Colin Morikawa. Aggressive play here, going with driver off the tee.
Par 5, and only the long players can reach in 2. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, You must make a par 5 here because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
Let's hope this one gets a good lie because it's heading towards the rough. Sitting at -1, currently tied for second. That is a touch of class from the bunker.
Take the birdie.
Why don't we catch up with what Tiger Woods is up to?
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
Yeah, not a bad shot, that one.
I'm sure he hit the green.
Let's get back to it, shall we? Putting for birdie. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on. And that will take him to 2 under. Let's see what happens here at the 8th.
Par 3 and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
And he's down there. You got a read?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here.
Great, huh? Not really.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Just 2 shots back after that hole. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4.
9th hole, bunkers on the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
Penny, what have they got in front of them here?
He's looking at perhaps 175, I'd say.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. Oh, so close.
I didn't think it was going to break that much.
7 feet to the cup.
This for par.
Okay, steady now. And this one will be for bogey.
So annoying.
Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. All right, Rich, we've made the turn now into the final 9. What are your thoughts so far?
Well, it's been great watching this player get the best of their rival, but still a long way to go until the end of this tournament. Let's see how it shakes out.
Rich, obviously, and we've joked about it a fair bit in this game, that you've been one of the rare players to take Tiger Woods down in his prime. But what was it like to play in the Tiger era and just how dominant he was?
It was simply amazing. You knew that each and every week that he showed up to a tournament, you better have your game ready to go because you assumed that he was going to be firing at all cylinders. Because even when he wasn't, his game was still good enough to beat most everybody in those fields. You wanted him there because you always want to test yourself against the best. However, if you weren't playing very well, you're kind of fearful teeing it up because you just knew that your best at that moment in time wasn't nearly going to be good enough to beat Tiger no matter what he brought to the table. He made each and every player look at their game in a different way and try and dissect it in order to weed out anything that didn't really need to be worked on and got them more specific in the areas that they weren't good at. Their deficient areas, whether it's the short game, the driver, the iron play, whatever it is. But Tiger really made you take a long, hard look at your game and figure out where it's at because you knew that you had to be at your best to beat him.
Oh, you've made it. What a play. And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Let's see what happens here at the 12th.
Par 4, 510 yards. Good luck. You'll need it.
Yeah, babe.
Nicely done.
This shot here near the 200-yard marker. Just a couple back from our leader.
I do. Can't get it, buddy. Yeah.
Going with the 5-iron here.
All right, going with a little bit more club. Let's see.
Well played. Trying to get to 2 under with this putt. Ouch, that hurts.
Just can't dial it
This would
in.
be a good one to make. It's for par. Yeah, good putt. Well hold.
Ainsley, your mom's here.
Now heading over to Tiger Woods.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Let's take a look at the current standings. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. These holes are tough 2-shotter.
Super
A
close.
long par 4.
Tee shot is uphill to a blind landing area. Green is surrounded by some deep bunkers. However, you miss all those, you find the surface in 2, and you're going to have a pretty decent look at a birdie 3.
Not sure if that's what they're intending to do.
Yeah, Wind took that one offline in a hurry.
Oh, I thought that one was going in.
Me too.
All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
He's got 10 feet here. I think he likes it. An important par save.
Why don't we
That
catch up
was.
with what
That was
Tiger
atrocious.
Woods is up to?
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Here's Tiger Woods. It's time to check on the leaderboard. Colin Morikawa currently leading the field here. Teeing off now on the 14th hole.
Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I've got to say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite.
You know what? That deserves a golf clap.
Was on a good line. Just 3 feet to go to the hole. Don't miss this. They can be costly. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Well, let's get amongst this 15th hole.
Par 4, 421 yards, a seemingly simple par 4.
And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Well, by my estimation, they're looking at 110 here.
Great shot. This putt is for a share of second. That was a gallant attempt. Par putt coming up here. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next.
Just can't get anything.
Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
Birdied their last hole.
How close was that to going in the hole?
I don't know.
Great
He wouldn't show it
shot.
to me.
Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. Colin Morikawa doing what he does best.
Done,
He's
so.
leading this tournament as we head to the next hole. Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
Watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it
Doesn't
close.
go that far.
And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
Well, Rich, from where I'm sitting, this looks makeable. Do you agree?
Luke, I really don't think this is going to happen, but you know what? I've been wrong before, and it could happen again.
Get
Oh,
in
that's a
there.
sensational putt to make. And what about the glimpse they just gave their rival? Come and catch me now. That shot's so good, we need to have another look.
Yeah, let's see this again. Have this one on repeat.
That was pretty straight. That's big.
Currently 2 under for the event.
2 more holes. Try to go into the clubhouse.
Now at the 17th
with the
hole.
lead, or at least time
Dog
the
leg
lead.
from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find the sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
This shot from the first cut of rough. This is looking pretty good in the air.
This player showing zero signs of any nerves as they play against their rival and playing partner, Tiger Woods. What a fantastic approach.
Putting for a par here. In the end, that will be a disappointing par after such a great approach shot.
And being a couple off the lead, they can't
Jazz.
afford to miss those birdie opportunities.
How are you?
I'm going.
What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that TPC Boston could be right up with the very best of them.
Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have sixes and sevens.
Yeah, Jasmine St. Clair. If you don't know who she is, Google her. It's one of my friends. Been able to meet a lot of interesting people. Got my podcast with Teddy Hart. If you don't know who he is, just look him up. Got a special on Netflix where they completely crucified him. Who else? Not Teddy Ryan. Joey Ryan, wrestler, just friended me on Facebook today. Possibly doing a show with him in a couple months. So, yeah, lots of crazy stuff going on. It's a crazy world. All right, we're gonna have to lay up here, right? Weird.
Handy effort, that one. Second shot here on the 18th hole. And look at that. Focus solely on the green. This is a bold play.
That was a hell of a
Well, that's
shot.
a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
Putting for an eagle. And that signs off
Thank you very
from
much.
today's round.
That was a great way to finish. Wanted to finish with the lead, so, yeah, sorry, Tiger. Probably kicked your ass today. Yeah, you're awesome now.
And Rich, as this round comes to an end, this player is just barely leading the field,
Nice.
but absolutely loving the action this week.
That was a
No
huge
doubt,
eagle.
Luke. And even with the very slender lead going into tomorrow's round, Luke, I'm interested to see how well this player sleeps tonight.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time.
Awesome. Anyway, round two. Let's go.
Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Golf Club Championship is about to start. Pleased you could join us for this second round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam, and Rich, as this player starts their round in the lead, what should be their focus for today?
Well, they've got the lead, and there is a significant chasing pack.
I didn't even
so
hit that well.
They can't get too wrapped up.
I hit that
in
horribly.
What's going on behind him? They've got to kind of keep their nose out
What
front.
just
They gotta
happened?
keep pushing along.
I
and
did not
play
hit
the golf
that
course.
well.
Don't think about who's chasing
That
you
was
down.
horrible.
Just think about playing the golf course.
Because I'm glad I
If they
didn't hit
do
it
find
well.
themselves falling back a little bit, then they need to go ahead and start making a little bit different push, maybe come up with a different game plan. But right now, out in front, they just kind of have to play the golf course right now and keep that in their
No idea how
sights.
that happened.
Well, let's
I
set
have no
up
idea
for an
how that
exciting event. Can't wait to get into this. Well, with that good play, this person
That was a
is
nice
now in
eagle to
first
start.
on the leaderboard, with Colin Morikawa in second.
It's hard to get a par 4
Here we
eagle.
have it, trying to feed off the eagle and
Now we
build
got
on that
par
momentum
5.
here.
Players want to take out any club, driver 3, with whatever it takes to miss the bunkers down the right-hand side in order to give them the best opportunity to knock it on in 2. However, danger lurks everywhere around this green, so players playing cautiously might want to consider laying
2
up.
yards.
Birdie 4s are always a good score to soul, and
Let's
you're
hit
never
the hybrid.
disappointed with a 5.
Hit the hybrid.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. That's not going to find the fairway. Right into the water.
That literally bounced off the rock into the water.
Time now for the fourth shot.
Wow.
Oh, these are good putts to make. Good for
This is a
momentum.
huge
Right
par,
on 7
right?
feet.
This is important. Big par putt here.
Ooh, right by the hole. Well, they
Yeah, that's
say
what happens when you go
pleases
for it.
someone. The rest of the field buoyed
It's not
now
that far
after that
off.
drop shot by our
Front hole
leader.
placement. I should have checked it.
And let's see what that shot did.
Should have hit
to
it harder and
the
just let it go downhill. It's my fault.
He's currently sitting in first place. We
Get
have
it
a
back.
par 3 on this one.
A split green here. It is difficult to make birdie twos, but par threes should be had. This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
That was a beauty. Right against the hole.
Go home.
3 feet to
Why do you have me
go.
lined
The
up
hole.
Are you too
elsewhere?
quick for your home? Answer me.
Gee, talking about bursting out of
We
the
got it.
gates.
That sets a positive tone for the player, doesn't it?
Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie.
Dude, Caddy, you're really...
To build on that momentum.
Almost every player
down
in the
here,
field
bro.
will be going for this green. Where
Or-
do you hit it? Front right part of the green is the perfect target. Missing it to the left in the bunker or long and right. That is not good.
Now heading over to Tiger Woods.
Who'd have
Don't know what
thought we'd
happened
see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Sitting at 6 under. Currently in the lead.
I shouldn't have hit it that hard.
And he needs this to save par. Oh, just missed. It's just about 3 feet away. Ooh, nice line. Still in the lead now after that hole. It's time to step onto the tee here at the 5th.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
All right, we're going with an extra club here.
Outstanding approach shot.
Take it.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
Let's check in with Tiger Woods. Oh, that's a tasty looking chip. Top shot.
Judging it beautifully.
What an opportunity to make a birdie. Yeah, nice effort from him. He bounces back from the
Back
bogey
again.
at the last hole.
That is definitely a confidence
I want to keep
builder.
giving them up. I want to keep getting them.
Time to step on your tee shot here at this long par 4.
Bunkers down the
Perfect.
right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
A wonderful shot. Well played. A chance for birdie here at the 6th.
All right,
Of
break.
all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
Ooh, a
pretty
couple
straight.
of birdies
Almost
on
lost
the
it.
bounce. Look who's on a roll.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Now 4 shots up after that hole. Let's see what happens here on the 7th.
Par 5, 600 yards straight away. Wanting to make birdies, but par is a good number.
Oh, absolutely flushed. Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko. Time for the 5th shot. Gee, that'll keep the momentum rolling, Rich.
Needed it. Needed that in a big way, chipping in for the par.
A 3-time victor already this season.
Hole placement.
And going with driver off the deck with this shot.
Almost.
Not far from the green here, just in the greenside rough. Didn't that look good for a long time? Trying to get to 8 under par with this putt.
Downhill, we got left, or right to left. Not
Ooh.
enough.
You know, Luke Donald once made all 400-plus attempts inside 3 feet on the PGA Tour. Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th.
Par 3, bunkers left and right. Not an easy par 3, to say the least. That doggle hunt.
Yeah, I don't love it.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
They've just got to focus on hitting the back of the cup, guys. This is up the hill, bit of extra juice needed.
Oh, gee, that line was looking
That
good,
was
wasn't
straight.
it?
I shouldn't even moved it. I think I moved it just a touch.
This is a par putt.
I should have made
You
that.
finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one. We've reached the 9th hole. Time to tee off.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
Going with the 7. Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there.
Would like to hit it harder.
Why don't we catch up with what Tiger Woods is up to?
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Chance to move to 8 under here. That's frustrating.
Goals always get it close.
A par putt awaits. And a quick look at the leaderboard has this player currently in first spot, with Tony Finau second.
Pretty cool course.
Playing from around 110 yards out. Currently leading by 3. Good sounding strike, that one. Oh, they're dialed
a
in.
good line.
It's an absolute clinic.
Not bad.
I tell you,
Little
you
bit of
just
right to left.
dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all
hit it
day.
hard.
Awesome.
I want to make sure.
Didn't quite judge the speed on that one.
Got
Putting
there.
for par.
I don't know what I want to do there.
That was a sensational approach,
I don't know
Rich,
what I
but
wanna do
you've
there.
got to feel like an opportunity was lost. Let's catch up with Tiger Woods, shall we? Yeah, good safe shot, this one. That should find the surface. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks.
Again, I'm not
Our current leader is up by 3 shots.
feeling it.
Teeing off now at the 11th hole.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long
down.
green that is
Stay down.
unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
This putt is about 15 feet to the hole.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
I'll
Look
take
at him
that.
just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par.
That's huge.
Awesome play. Currently in first position. Teeing off here on the 12th hole.
Par 4, 510 yards. It is a brute. Those bunkers down the right-hand side are a natural attraction for
like how
wayward
this is
golf
elevated
balls.
here.
Second
Pretty cool.
shot is down the slope. A big, deep, gaping bunker on the right-hand side will also find its fair share of golf balls. All in all, just
I
a
didn't think I was gonna roll that
tough
far.
hole, to say the least.
I'll make sure I got it there, though.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard.
Good. Downhill. Right to left and left to right. But it looks like the left to right is more prevalent. Break. And break.
Oh, so close.
I just misread it again. I
Looks
guess.
like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. Well hold. Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Wow,
Yeah,
that
he's
almost
incredible.
went in the hole. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Our leader is up by 4 shots now. This has to be one of the more difficult holes in golf. The long par 4.
Par 4, back up the hill, 447 yards. This is an adventure-filled par 4.
And Rich, we talked about so much and we heard so many of them throughout the years. A Tiger roar just sounded different to any other roar on the golf course. Explain
too
just
far
the
away.
energy of that and what you endured.
Well, the Tiger
I'll go
Roar is
uphill
usually
a little
involved
bit.
about 35,000 folks, and
Just
any
get
other
close.
roar was about 3,500.
Or in the hole.
So that was already a massive
That was the right line.
You just knew it. There's just
hard
some
enough.
energy in the air. When
That's
you
good, though.
heard a roar go up,
That
you
gives me confidence.
immediately could tell whether it was Tiger or it was somebody else. And it all kind of
He
depends
does
on
that.
how you were
What are you gonna
affected by it. And I think that where a lot of players got into trouble was listening for the roars and listening what kind of roar it was. And when they let it into their head that it was a Tiger roar, then I need to do something better. I need to change it up real quick. And in fact, that's probably what hurt them more than anything else. But listen, when Tiger did something fantastic, everybody on the golf course knew it was him.
No, it's not often you come up against Tiger, but he's really proving himself out there today.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Okay,
I was
steady
going to
now.
move it over one more, and I'm like,
Pretty
that's
straightforward
good.
4-footer coming up here. Oh, that's a clutch par. Currently 8 under for the tournament. Time to hit a good one here at the 15th.
Par 4, and a fun little par 4 at that, just 421 yards from the back. Fairly generous fairway, but a green that can provide some entertainment as there's some different swales in
Really?
the green, and your golf
I
ball can
didn't
go
expect
wandering
that.
if you're not careful.
Just taking a look at this one, Rich. Do you think it's makeable?
Look, I gotta say, I'm really not liking their chances here, but you never know. Stranger things have happened.
Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. Let's see what happens here at the 16th.
Par 3, I don't need to mention the one on the left-hand side. It speaks for
We want to make
itself.
sure it gets there.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Unable to find the green on this one.
Lots of greens and regulations today for this player, but not so on this occasion.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice?
Would've been nice.
Oh, I like the look of that shot there, Beamer.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
And in it goes for the par. Now heading over to Tiger Woods.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
Going with the 3-iron. And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage.
It's good because they're done.
Time to
so I know
face a
what I
par
gotta do.
4.
Severe dog leg from right to left. Second shot down the hill to a very narrow green.
I hit it badly.
That's a bit out of shape. Time for the second shot at the 17th. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
Wow, did this come out beautifully.
Why don't we catch up with what Tiger Woods is up to?
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
He's got to be careful this doesn't get away from him here. This is downhill.
Downhill breaking. Don't want it to go too far.
Ouch, that hurts.
That does hurt.
A par putt on the table. Yeah, we'll take that. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Well, it's come down to this, the final hole. Welcome to the 18th.
Players will be thinking birdie, but 6s and 7s will come along if you're not careful.
Perfect.
Sitting at 8 under. Outright first here. Looks to be going with the 5-iron.
My driving, I mean, this is
All right, bold. I like this play.
a good hole for me. Be a long eagle, though.
Oh, tidy looking shot that. 13 feet to the hole. Ooh, right by the hole.
All right, let's
Be
get
nice
another
to see
stroke
this one
before
go
we go to the
down.
clubhouse.
Let's see if they
That's
make it.
cool.
Gets that one to go down, and that'll end the day's work. And as the second round comes to a close, they've continued their wonderful play. A nice buffer there on top of the leaderboard.
Flawless is what this player has been through 2 rounds so far, Luke. Absolutely flawless. Amazing performance.
Thanks, bro.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.
See you next time. Alright guys, thumbs up, sub to my channel, follow me on Instagram and Twitter at RadRobGaming. We'll see you next time for the final 2 rounds. Take care.